guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today is day 3 of the mega goal planning video week, and today we are going to talk about my top 5 goals for 2020. So you guys know that for 2019 I picked the kind of 5 most important goals that I really wanted to hit during the year, and I have a ton of other goals that I want to work on that we're going to be talking about tomorrow, but I wanted to do the top 5 again because I felt like that really helped keep me on track, and having very concrete trackers for those 5 particular goals, well, 4, really helped me actually reach them. So yesterday in the 2019 recap, I talked a little bit about how those top 5 goals went for 2019. Today we're going to focus specifically on my top 5 for 2020. And as I mentioned, I have a bunch of other goals that I want to work on for 2020 as well, but these are going to be kind of the ones I really want to get done before the end of 2020. So I've been kind of collecting ideas for different goals since early 2019. Basically, there was a point where I realized some of the things that I wanted to work on were not going to happen in 2019. And so I actually started a spread in my Projo to kind of help me keep track of those things so that when I got to this point of the year, I had some notes about things that I wanted to do for next year. So I had a couple of goals that straight off the bat I knew were going to make the top 5, for example, Italy, but then I wasn't sure about some of the other ones. And I finally sat down and picked my top 5 goals. And I will say that I have one in particular that I kind of hesitated between this one and another one. So, I mean, hopefully I'll get a lot more stuff done and it will kind of be a non-issue, but I finally decided, okay, these are gonna be my top 5 goals for 2020. So for my top 5 goals, I really liked last year having kind of a little spread that just had sort of the key word for each goal. So I knew what it was, and then once I went to the actual planning spread, I would have more detailed information. So I tried to do that again for this year. So kind of quickly going through them, I will give you sort of my keywords for my top 5 goals, and then I will give you sort of what that actually means. So in no particular order, top 5 goal number 1 is Italy. Number 2 is font. 3 is naturalization. 4 is Prof Bujo. And 5 is invest. So what do those actually mean? My first goal is Italy. So that is, I want to plan, budget for, and go to Italy during the 2020 summer holidays for 2 to 3 weeks. I'm kind of leaning more towards 2, just kind of knowing myself, to do an Italian immersion class. So I have found a school that I want to go to. I just need to nail down the dates. I've already been working on budgeting for this probably for the last 4 or 5 months. I think probably about that long. So I need to finish budgeting for that. I need to book everything, talk to the school if I need to, buy plane tickets, all of that. That is going to be my big trip for 2020. So for 2019, it was Korea. For 2020, it's going to be Italy. So that is goal number 1. Goal number 2 is working on my font. So my goal for the end of 2019, and I am filming this, you guys are going to be seeing this at the end of November. I'm filming this a little early, so I don't yet know if that goal has been fully reached, but my 2019 font goal was to finish my first font and get it out in the world. My goal for 2020 is, and this is my reach goal this year, is to finish my font family. So this font that I'm working on in 2019 is actually the first font in a font family of 6 different fonts, and I've already got them all planned out. I have names for all the fonts, I have names for the font family, I know what I'm going to be doing for the different fonts. I only actually have the letters prepped for this font I'm currently working on and the second one, but I know what I want to do. So my reach goal is to actually finish essentially 5 more fonts in 2020. And like I said, it's a reach goal. Like, we might not get it, but I'm gonna try my best. The third one is to actually submit my naturalization application. So having done a master's degree here in France and having lived here for 5 years, I am eligible to apply for basically like dual citizenship. So my goal is to get that application, to collect all the documents, which is going to take a minute, and to actually submit the application. Now, I don't think I will actually finish the entire process in 2020 necessarily, because everything I've seen says that the process to become a naturalized citizen of France can take between like a year and 18 months. So my goal is just to get the application actually submitted. So my 4th goal is my Prof Bujo. Now, I have been working as a teacher for 3 years, and that means that I have made Prof Bujos, so teacher Bujos, 3 times. And the way that I do mine and the way that actually works for me is that I like to have a monthly and all of my weeklies ready to go at the beginning of the school year. And let's be honest, it takes a while to set up. It's not hard, but it's a lot of just drawing grid spreads. And so in sort of thinking about my 2020 personal bullet journal, I decided I wanted to change formats and actually make my own notebook. And so I started thinking about it. I was like, well, why am I spending all of this time writing up spreads when literally every single year I do the exact same thing, especially now that I kind of know what I need in my teacher bullet journal. I'm doing the exact same thing every year, but it takes me hours to actually set them up because I have to do 12 monthlies and 36 weeklies. It's a lot. So my goal for 2020 is to make my own teacher bullet journal in InDesign so that I can then print it. And basically I want to have an undated notebook. I know I always have 12 monthlies, I always have 36 weeklies. So basically set that up, have a section to have note pages, and just that way every year when I need my teacher bullet journal, instead of sitting down and spending hours hand drawing all this stuff, like, it's fine if you want to change things up, but I really don't. So now I want to just print it out and hand bind my own notebook to use as my teacher bullet journal for future years. So that is my goal, is going to be doing that design and then actually physically making it for the 2020-2021 school year. So my last goal is investing. So I've been really working on saving money, getting my budget under control. I did a yearly budget. I've been working on all of these things, and actually you guys will see the yearly budget video, I want to say before the end of the year, so don't worry about that. I have a video coming, but a goal that I've had in mind that I just haven't really gotten to is to start working on investing some money, because I don't make a ton of money, and in order to actually retire and like still have sort of some semblance of a standard of living, I'm gonna need to invest money to help it grow a little bit faster. So I'm at a disadvantage here because I know more about investing in the United States, and everyone that I know invests in the United States. They have tons of resources that they can give me. However, it doesn't work exactly the same way in France. And so it's kind of been putting me off. I need to do research. I need to figure out how the system works. I need to figure out what it's going to mean for like being taxed on this income and just like all of that kind of stuff. So my goal for 2020 is to actually sit down, do the research, pick some way to start investing and actually put money into this fund and start actually investing. So those are my top 5 goals. We're gonna dive more into what I want to get done in 2020 tomorrow, but I wanted to kind of lay those out, and I will show you guys how I'm actually going to set up and plan for them hopefully soon. It might not be until my 2020 migration video, but those are at least kind of the main goals that I'm thinking about. I honestly haven't particularly thought about how I'm going to get all of these things done in 2020. I have some ideas, but I haven't really laid that out, but I have at least decided that these are the kind of 5 most important things that I really want to get done in this next calendar year. So that is all I have for you guys for today. Let me know down below if you have any other comments or questions. If you are doing any sort of top 3, top 5, top anything goals for 2020 and you don't mind sharing, what are they? I would love to hear some different ideas. You never know, it might spark an inspiration for something I might be able to do in the future. Also, I just would love to hear what you guys are working on. And that is all I have for you guys today. I will see you tomorrow for the next goal planning video, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye. Hey guys, so if you've made it all the way to the end of this video and are actually watching my end screen and you're not subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you would. There's a little button right there for you to do it. And if you're interested in watching some more of my videos, I have links to 2 of my older videos off to the left there, so you can check those out if you would like to, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.